Backstage, my legs were convulsing uncontrollably. The tape that held my microphone on. Let's start over, I messed up.
Okay. Go.
Backstage, my legs were convulsing uncontrollably. The tape that held the microphone on my face was peeling off from all of the sweat. The hazy lights in my eyes were making it difficult for me to concentrate on practicing my lines correctly. Like a ping pong ball, my thoughts bounced between my lines and the fear of failing. I struggled to remember the choreography, which made my legs shake faster, my heart beat louder, and my thoughts run quicker. I was going to fail and disappoint everyone I wanted to impress. The thoughts in my head were lies, and the truth was not there. Suddenly, my eyes met my choreographer's, Mrs. Lopez, and I could tell she had an immediate understanding of what was wrong. She pulled something out of her pocket with gentleness and care. It was a petite periwinkle button with 4 small holes in the middle. It was connected to a silver safety pin. She delicately pinned it onto the bottom of my costume. She then told me the story of the power this button had. This same button was given to her along with words of encouragement. Years ago, when Mrs. Lopez was feeling nervous and fearful before her show, her director gave her the button to remind her that she was enough and that her worth did not come from her performance. My heart slowed and my nerves came to a halt. This encouraging woman was now giving me a physical representation of the words and truth that were once spoken into her. Don't doubt the talent God has put into you. You can do this. Be strong and brave. Trust in the Lord. These are things she said to me to encourage me and give me confidence. She gave me this button to remember that my worth does not come from my works, and I was not alone in this feeling of doubt. She gave me these words and truth to hold on to and remember when I was feeling nervous. This button on its own would not have helped me overcome my fears, but the words attached to it mean more than I could ever say. I now wear this button on my costume every time I go on stage. It reminds me when I feel nervous of the words she said and the way she believed in me. If Jesus was there, I believe that Jesus would have whispered the same thing. Your worth does not come from your works. When words are shared as people are changed by them, legacies are built. The one encouraged can become the encourager. My director was given words that she carried with her throughout her life and passed on to me, and hopefully I can pass those words on to someone someday. In the Bible, Moses is encouraged by God's words of taking his people to the promised land. Moses shares that encouragement with Joshua. Deuteronomy 31:7-8 says, Then Moses summoned Joshua and said to him in the sight of all of Israel, Be strong and courageous, for you shall go with these people into the land that the Lord has sworn to their fathers, to give them. You shall put them in possession of it. It is the Lord who goes before you. He will be with you. He will not leave you or forsake you. Do not fear or be dismayed. Moses uses these words to encourage Joshua in the Lord. He helped Joshua through his worry and through his nervousness. This gave Joshua courage to lead and fulfill what the Lord was asking him to do. What Moses did for Joshua, Ms. Lopez did for me. She has been an amazing example in my life on how much words matter. She inspires me to use my words to impact others in a positive and encouraging way. Others around you and I could be struggling with fear or something that we don't know. So just like Ms. Lopez and Moses, let's encourage others with this. Don't doubt the talents God has given you. You can do this. Be strong and brave. Trust in the Lord.
And say thank you.
Thank you.